Here's a question you might be wondering. What can you do to bring more positive change and transformation into your life? Well, we're going to dig into the soil of our inner garden, of our mind and our heart to make this happen. That's what growth farming is all about. Welcome to you, my friend. My name is D. Grant Smith, the growth farmer for personal development through the lens of spirituality and storytelling. Here on this channel, we talk about the journey of becoming the best version of ourselves, living our dreams, self love, manifestation, and a whole lot more. If you want more from me, including some really awesome stories that will transform the way you see yourself and your life journey, head on over to growthfarming.com. You'll also find some awesome courses, coaching options, and a really vibrant, amazing community that's available through our membership. Okay, so today we are going to be talking about creating positive change and transformation, something that we always talk about here and is prevalent across most of the stuff that you're probably reading and watching on a regular and consistent basis. Here's something that you probably already know, but I'm going to remind you of anyways. When we understand the power of our inner narrative, it takes us into a different way of operating. It changes the actions that we take. It changes our behaviors. It changes the way that we go about living our lives. And that changes the manifestations that we experience. There's a central theme in just about every avenue of life, and we all see and experience it. And we all are trying to create it. You know what that is? It's change. Every area of our lives is in a perpetual state of change, whether we realize it or not. Why? Well, similar to how the Earth is always spinning on its axis without ever stopping and taking a break or pausing at all, and also at the same time rotating around the sun in that same perpetual fashion, everything, everything is in constant motion. All of existence is energy, and energy is always moving. What moves, what vibrates, is never in a place of sameness. Change is an inevitable aspect of life and consciousness. As someone who used to resist change and want things to stay the same, especially things that seemed to be really good at the time, this was a hard thing for me to grasp and to accept. How about you? Has change been something that you've resisted a little bit? It's okay. Over the past year, I've come into a greater awareness of the blessings that are found in the seemingly constant states of change. Because here's the thing, change is transformation. Our individual changes and transformations can take us to places we've dreamt of experiencing, or they can cause us to delay those experiences and even block them from happening. So, what is the key factor in being in a place where change is a beneficial blessing? It's all about the sequence of how we utilize the change in our creation stories, the inner stories of our mind, the inner narratives, or our self concept. In the Tao Te Ching, Lao Tzu teaches about the be. You've heard me talk about the be before. This is our state of consciousness. It's also what great teachers like Neville Goddard, Louise Hay, Dr. Wayne Dyer, and others advocated so much for in their methods for creating the life we desire. Yet our culture and our society programs and conditions us to operate in a different way. The focus that we receive in much of our education, financial, religious, and familial systems tell us that our focus has to be on what we do and what we have, so that that's how we go about actually bringing about the change or the manifestations of what it is that we want to experience. The do and the have determine who we feel ourselves to be. But guess what? It's not true. In the past, I had the do part down. I was a rock star at the do. I spent 13 years working my butt off in a career field that I thought I was going to be spending the rest of my professional career in. I did the equivalent of basically 3 to 4 people's jobs every day. I was available at the drop of a hat, even at 2 o'clock in the morning, to rescue the taking care of things that were not exactly my job. and I fulfilled a ton of responsibilities. Can you relate to that? Have you gone above and beyond the call of duty over and over and over again? Your do is rock solid. You're not alone. But if you've done that, then you probably know what I know, that all that hard work didn't get me what I wanted. What I wanted was feeling like I was successful and a part of something that worked. But my game, my do game, was based on the societal cultural system of have, do, be, or do, have, be. But my be game was way off. The be is the most essential part. The be is the I am. And my identity was that I was unworthy, overlooked, invisible, and inconsequential. So that's what kept showing up in my reality. Evidence and experiences to confirm what I believed in or believed to be true about myself, about other people, about God, and about the way the world works. Essentially, that was my self concept. When I began my self love journey back in 2017, I came to a different understanding of life and how everything works. I started to learn and grow my be, my I am, and I experienced a different kind of existence. I now see the real way to foster positive change is to have the order in the right sequence. You heard me talk about this in my previous video, what I call the simple manifestation equation. It's about putting the be first. Then the be, our I am, influences what we do and how we show up, which brings what we have into alignment. When we focus on having and doing over our state of consciousness, or the be, we can spin our wheels in frustration. You can get really aggravated and incredibly stressed out. I don't know about you, but who wants that? I doubt that you do. This week, I encourage you to focus on your be. Your be state is what and how you think and feel. Your be, your I am, is the story that you believe to be true about who you are, about other people, about who or what God is, and about the way that life and the world works. If there are things in your life and things in your experience that you don't like and you want to be different, instead of blaming others or criticizing yourself, look at the stories you are telling yourself. Change the be to experience positive transformation. Coming into the awareness that my state of consciousness impacts the ways that I do any action that I take, then creates the experiences that have. That realization and that awareness has been transformational for me. The realization that each of us is the writer and the creator of our life stories allows us to take the power back and flow with the divine in amazing creation. Hey, I'm doing this work too. It's all about changing the story inside to be the version of myself who operates and experiences everything from the ideal self. And you have this opportunity too. Change the story inside yourself to be the version of you who not only does, but experiences and has what your ideal self does. If you'd like help in changing your game, changing your be game, and experiencing transformation on an exponential level, I invite you to join what's going on inside my growth farming platform, available at growthfarming.com. Inspirational and transformational stories, courses, and coaching, plus a vibrant community of amazing people growing together are all available to you there. Hey, I appreciate you. If you haven't done so already, give this video a like and subscribe to connect more with me and join more into the growth farming process for your personal transformation. I believe in you, I love you, and I'll see you soon.